and welcome to Business 360. I'm Ashmit Kumar. Now, the Election Commission's proposal to mandate more disclosures from political parties to explain possible ways of financing poll promises has sparked a debate. Now, several opposition parties have slammed the move as an overreach. The letter on poll promises comes just months after the EC told the Supreme Court that it will not want to regulate policy decisions by political parties. In fact, joining us now to discuss this further is with us the Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Thiagarajan. Mr. Thiagarajan, thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to CNBC TV18. The first question I want to ask you is, this is fresh on the heels of the latest move coming by the Election Commission. I just want to draw your attention to the tweet from this morning. I woke up to this tweet. It says, when it suits social welfare, when it does not, freebie. Would you care to expand on that?
First, thank you for having me. I've had this discussion multiple times over the last 2-3 years, going back to the terms of reference of the 15th Finance Commission, where they gave a reference saying that there should be kind of negative weighting or a discouragement given to people who did populist measures. At the time, I asked the question in writing on behalf of the DMK, what do you define as populist measures? In a democracy, it's very hard that you have an arbiter, a neutral arbiter that says which is populist and which is welfare. So I reiterate that point multiple times in the last kind of 2 months or so. First of all, I'm shocked that such an issue should be in the courts, any court, in any democracy, because the courts are there to kind of adjudicate the law, not to preempt it, not to say what should and shouldn't be acceptable in the way the administration works. The second question is, how is it that when the union government makes a decision to give free food to 800 million people coincidentally ahead of elections, and it costs 40-something thousand crores, that's not considered a freebie? But heaven forbid that somebody else should give something else, then it's called Revdi culture. So this kind of one rule for me, one rule for everybody else, which is characteristic of this union government.
Sure.
I think this is just a prime example of that.